Why is DNS over HTTPS crucial for internet privacy? Imagine browsing the internet and every website you visit being visible to anyone watching your network. That's what happens when your DNS queries are sent unencrypted. DNS stands for Domain Name System, and it's like the internet's phone book. When you type a website address, your device asks a DNS server to find the IP address associated with that name. These requests are essential for connecting to websites, sending emails, and more. Now think about DNS records like a records, which link domain names to IP addresses, CNAME records that alias one domain to another, and mix records that direct email traffic. These records help route your internet traffic correctly. But if your DNS queries are sent in plain text, anyone along the way, your internet service provider, hackers, or even government agencies, can see which websites you visit. That's a privacy risk. This is where DNS over HTTPS, or DO, becomes important. It encrypts your DNS requests using the same secure protocol as your online banking or shopping. When your device uses DO, your DNS queries are hidden inside HTTPS traffic, making it much harder for outsiders to see what sites you're accessing. This encryption helps keep your browsing private and prevents third parties from tracking your online habits. Beyond privacy, DO also boosts security. It makes it harder for attackers to perform DNS spoofing or cache poisoning, where they trick your device into visiting malicious sites. Since DO uses HTTPS, it requires valid certificates, which adds a layer of trust and makes it tougher for hackers to inject false DNS responses. From an infrastructure view, DO helps protect the integrity of DNS records. When DNS queries are encrypted, it's less likely that someone can tamper with the information, ensuring that your device gets the right IP addresses for websites, email servers, or content delivery networks. This accuracy is vital for smooth internet operation. Another benefit is that DO can help users bypass restrictions or censorship. Since DNS requests are hidden within regular HTTPS traffic, they are less likely to be blocked by firewalls or monitored by networks that restrict access to certain sites. This can be especially useful in countries or workplaces with strict internet controls. However, DO also presents some challenges. Network administrators often monitor DNS traffic to detect malware or enforce content policies. When DNS queries are encrypted, it becomes harder to see what's happening on the network. Organizations need to find ways to balance privacy with security by managing DO traffic carefully. In summary, DNS over HTTPS is a key tool for protecting your online privacy because it encrypts DNS requests, preventing outsiders from seeing which websites you visit. It also makes DNS-based attacks more difficult and helps keep your internet routing accurate. While it offers great privacy benefits, it's important for organizations to handle DO thoughtfully to maintain security and oversight.